out this tutorial. Welcome to a lesson all about organization. We're going through Adobe Premiere Pro and we're talking about video editing, and I just want to take an entire lesson to talk about the importance of organization and show you kind of my tips and tricks, so exactly how I organize. So don't go ahead and skip this lesson because it's a very important one. It's one that has saved me over countless hours. I can't even count how many hours it saved me. And I've also wasted hours upon hours sifting through footage, trying to find clips that I don't know where they are. And after I realized, it's one of those things where you just start editing and then you never really change the way you do things. And then one day I was just like, why am I doing this? I need to organize my footage better. And so from then on, I've had a system. So the first thing you need to do is organize your footage and all your assets, meaning your video, your audio, your photos, whatever you're going to need for your video. You have to organize them in your documents, in your Finder if you're using a Mac, or in your documents if you're using a PC. So start a new folder in your Finder and title it your project title, new project. This is how I always start new projects. Within that folder, I'm going to create a few folders. Video, I'm going to create an audio folder. I'm going to create a pictures or photos folder. I'm going to create an exports folder. And you might come up with different folders. You might have a graphics, or sometimes I just call it an After Effects folder, so where you put all your graphics or whatever you need. And then once you have all these folders, put all the footage that you have into the right category. So under video, you might even add more folders. So I might even add a B-roll folder. I might add a interview folder. And even within interview, I might add a camera A folder or a camera B folder, depending on if you have multiple cameras. And go through all of these folders and make sure they're very organized. Then you want to mirror this layout within your within your Adobe Premiere Pro project itself. So last lesson or last tutorial in this series, I imported some footage. You want to do the same thing with organizing your footage. So I'm going to create a new bin by clicking that folder symbol down there, and I'm just going to title it video. Add a new one, audio, photos, and another one you want in here is sequences, because you're going to have lots of different sequences that you start, which are different timelines. So you'll have a sequence for your rough cut, your selects, just for even syncing your footage together, your audio and your video. And so go ahead and drop, the footage in the appropriate folder. So I have some video, I have some audio, I have a sequence right here. Sometimes I leave my sequence out of the sequence folder until I start a new sequence. So I'll have if I'm working on my rough cut sequence, I'll leave it outside so it's easy to find. It's just right out here in the project bin over here. And then once I move on to my fine cut, I'll copy and paste that sequence just simply by right-clicking, copy and pasting. And I'll leave the new sequence that I'm working on, the fine cut version, out, and then I'll move the rough cut version into the sequences. And see how clean this looks? You can even label your different folders with different colors. If you want, you can do different things to organize. But the reason why I organize my footage here and in my Finder the same way is then it's really easy to find footage. Sometimes your footage gets lost, Sometimes you have to reload your footage, or sometimes you don't know where a certain clip is. But now, if I know that this clip is in my audio folder, I should be able to go straight to my new project folder, go in my audio folder, and it will be right there. So those are some keys that you need to do when you're starting your Adobe Premiere Pro project. Organization is a huge deal for editors, and if you want to be a really good editor and a professional one, you're going to have to learn how to organize the right way. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and you are learning all the things you need to become a great video editor. Okay, until next time, if you have any questions, let me know. Email me at videoschoolonline@gmail.com. If not, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.